Giving money to family. I've been getting this question a lot. I've talked about it a long time ago, so I think I should touch on that subject. First of all, let me start this video off like this. If you're watching my channel, I want you to hear the belief that I have when it comes to borrowing money, not just from family members, but from anybody. Here's my thoughts on that. If you have to borrow money from somebody, you need to change your lifestyle. If you're a member of this movement right here, the Start a Business for Cheap, if you're on my channel and you're watching me, you're a sorry person if you're borrowing money. You don't need whatever you're doing if you're borrowing money. Like, let's say, for instance, if you're about to lose your home, lose your car, whatever it may be, it could be that you may not even be able to afford what you're trying to lose. What you're about to lose. You may need to lose it. Have you ever thought about that? If you have to strive and sacrifice to keep something, it probably shouldn't be in your life anyway. And plus, here's the part there that's arrogant about what you're doing. How dare you go to someone else and ask them for money, right? When they have their own bills, they have their own lives to live. And when they don't give it to you, you're upset. You pout. You don't want to talk to them anymore. You're like, you know what? You guys are selfish. You guys have all that money over there and won't share any of it with me. I was listening to Dave today, and this lady had called in and said how her husband, who's, I don't even know the proper word to use, Hispanic, Latin. Some people told me, I don't know which one it was, but you guys know where I'm getting at. In that culture, there isn't a certain age, and this is not every household, but there isn't a certain age where a child has to move out of a home. Right? Like, I have a friend that's Belizean, and it's similar to the Latin culture because actually where he's located is right next to Mexico. And he said there was never any pressure of him leaving home. He could have stayed there until he was 30, 40 years old. Right? So there are some cultures where they think they have to help family. But here's the problem with that. I believe that if you're in that situation, how is the other person going to grow if you keep giving them something? You see, some people live life with the safety net. I cut my safety net when I was 17 years old in the military. Never had one. Don't have one. I don't live with this life of, I need something to fall back on. What I need to fall back on, what I have to fall back on is called emergency fund. Right? Emergency fund. And mine's built up to probably maybe, 5 or 6 years, of emergency. So the word emergency isn't in my life, and it shouldn't be in your life. And when you set your life up like that, you set your life up to be independent, which is what every human being should be, should strive to be. So we're not out here to hurting anyone's feelings or anything like that. But I want to get an understanding. If there's any of you out there right now who are in the constant habit of borrowing money, going to check cash loan places and getting money over there, let's talk about it today. Put your name out there and just say, hey, today could be your first day to say, I am that person. So I'm going to end the video like that because I'm going to try to start making my videos a little bit shorter. So with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching the channel. And until next time, signing off.